Can you hear that, Chad?
Yeah, I got you. You got me?
I got you, I think. Yeah. Somewhere in there. How's that right there? That's a little bit
Gotcha.
better.
Yeah,
there
yeah.
we go. All right, so we got a special guest here with us tonight. As soon as he gets done over there sharing on the Book of Faces and all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
So what's been going on this week, man, before he comes up here?
Hey, man, we're surviving. It's been going pretty good. You got some big news this week.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to share that right now or
What that we're opening?
Yeah.
Oh, of course we will. Yes, we are going to open up on Thursday night. So, or Thursday afternoon, I should say. May 21st is going to be our opening day. So we are in crunch mode, as you can.
So we're all going to crawl out of the holes,
yes,
man, with our bad haircuts. And
oh yeah.
Fat guts.
Fat faces.
Fat faces. Yeah.
That'll be great. Yeah. That'll be great. Well, I've been looking forward to tonight's show here. So we've got a good friend of ours, Mr. Shane Runion, is going to come join us. How are you, sir? He's mad because he doesn't. You got to turn that mic on.
Was that the problem?
There it is. There it is. That was the problem. You were talking to people, and I was like, well, Shane, I remember my first live gig. It's cool.
I know.
It's cool. Put your headphones on, too, so you can hear. Put your headphones on. Right
Do
there.
I have to?
Yeah, put them on. I know you're worried about your hair. I've already heard about the haircuts today. Did you get a new necklace? That's great. That's great. How's that? Is that better? I bet it is. I bet it is. Yeah.
So, yeah, man, this is ridiculous. I messaged some people. You'll have to excuse me. I was, trying to do business.
You were.
I was trying to share.
You were.
And so I was messaging some friends like, hey, it's happening now, blah blah blah, And I told him, I warned him, I'm like, hey, just know that this guy just basically loves to roast me, so get ready,
Well, I'm going to be nice. I'll be nice tonight. How's that?
Sounds good?
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Hey, you should feel good because you know why I think we lost our music?
Why?
I think Facebook muted you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's officially big league status right there.
There you go.
So they swooped in there. Can you turn my mic up? Should it be up any? I can't hear. I can't.
Turn it up in your headphones right there. You're number one.
I'm number one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, heck yeah.
A guy I know told me to get that box.
Yeah. So Facebook swooped in and said,
"Yeah,
this is copywritten."
Yeah,
there you go.
We don't own the rights, but you do.
Yeah.
So how's that?
Yeah. Well, I give them Facebook's. Mark Zuckerberg, I give these guys permission. So
okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that they just sit around and listen to that stuff and be like, it ain't him?
I have no idea.
Boy, they come in quick though. Man.
Oh, they get it quick, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Man, well, that's officially big league status. Speaking of big league status, we've got a big leaguer here with us tonight somewhere.
Yeah, we got a couple of
Where's
them.
he at?
We got three of them, possibly
He just
four.
roaming around 3, 4. We got Mr. Nick Donnelly with us here tonight.
Well, don't cut everybody short.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. We got Nick Donnelly.
Yeah,
right?
that's
Well, he's hometown guy, right?
He is.
Yeah. But okay.
Horrible mushroom hunter.
Yeah, so I've heard. But we got I'm not joking. I legitimately think it's not just because she's my friend, but one of the best female vocalists right now.
Bar none, hands down.
For real. I just said that, so don't steal my.
Okay.
Right,
right.
I just said it. Okay. So, Nora Collins is in the house today.
Nora.
Yeah. And
Nora, your new song's killer.
It is.
Your new song's killer.
And then we also have my wife wearing a Rolling Stones T-shirt.
Yes. Jess is always looking sharp.
Excuse me?
You got your hair all done up now, Jess.
That one, I don't
just because I give you a hard time doesn't mean I'm going to your wife.
I can't believe I come up here, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm telling you, hey, we should hurry with your podcast, right?
Yeah.
And then you say, hey, it's rolling. Just entertain them, dance monkey. And then, right? And then I come in here and have to hold my own microphone.
I'm sorry.
I feel like I'm doing stand-up.
You want this one?
I feel like I'm doing stand-up
This
comedy
one has a
right
cup
now.
holder.
Hey. I'm doing stand-up comedy.
It's just our way of big legging you a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Since Facebook shut off our stuff.
At least I have an elbow rest.
Yeah.
We'll make it through.
Yeah.
We'll make it through.
So tell us, man, what's going to happen with the shows?
What's going to happen with the shows? Well, I don't know. When all this first came out, when all this stuff first started going on, second week of March.
Yeah.
My gut reaction was, I'm not playing until August.
Mm-hmm.
That was my gut reaction.
Yeah.
And then things started to unfold for a little bit. And I just thought that's probably about right. And then as it keeps unfolding, I'm like, man, I ain't sure I'm playing this year. I mean,
Yeah.
I hope so. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is what I want.
Yeah.
Because I had shows. I had to cancel 3 shows the very weekend that they shut down all bars and venues, right?
Yeah.
So by all means, I was raring to go. So disappointed. But I just don't know. I'm anxious to see what happens with bars and venues. And I guess all I would say about that is it's a good chance for everybody to reflect on how much you miss
Bars and
some live music.
Yeah.
Some shows, and when everything gets back to normal, man, let's all realize how much we missed it, how important it is to us.
Oh yeah.
Support it, and so when everything gets back to normal, y'all come out to a show. I think you would agree, Pudge. I mean, it means a lot to me.
Oh yeah.
As far as how I feel about what I'm doing for the crowd.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I come from blue collar working folks.
Sure.
And I've always treated it like, man, these are working people who have spent their money to come see me on tonight. And I've always treated it that way, but now that we're going through all this, I mean, it's even more intensified. I'm like, dude, I can't wait to get people back out.
Oh yeah.
And bring people's spirits back up.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's what we need. I mean, that's what music's about.
Well, that's what your shows do. I mean, we've talked about it on the show a good bit about how Shane is by far probably one the best that we've had.
Yeah. Well, when you did your Go Live a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that's probably about that was right in the beginning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Whenever you went live from Stockroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably been at
early
least
on.
4 or 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We're at 8 weeks. What, yesterday?
It's insane.
Something like that.
But I mean, that show was. I mean, that was incredible.
That was great.
Well, thank you,
Yep.
man.
And I mean, thanks to you and all the other musicians that have went live, during all this to keep people entertained. I think it gives you a chance to sit down and not sit down, but I mean, I guess kind of interact a little bit with people. And I know you like doing them. I like doing them some.
I didn't so much before.
Yeah.
But now that we're in a point, I mean, I did not like it, but I was not the guy like I'm gonna do a Facebook Live.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now that we're in this situation, in this version of reality, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, when moments like these, like being here with you guys today, when these arise, I'm like, man, I just miss connecting with people in the way that I know how to do it. And so now Facebook Lives take on a whole new meaning. Like, let's do it.
Yeah.
Because it used to be like, well, why are we commenting over Facebook when I could see you in person?
Yeah.
But now that I can't see you in person, man, let me play some songs for you.
Yeah.
And you just hit that little heart button or whatever you got to do,
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Man, it set in on me yesterday. I had my son in here. We've been doing some remodeling in here.
Yeah.
And I had Mindy and Gibson in here last night. And my son he's 6, and he hasn't had any physical interaction with any other children for 8 weeks.
Except for you.
Except for me. Right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, pretty much. So last night we were sitting here, and Seth came, and he brought his.
Are we 1 for 1 now?
We're 1 for 1. Yeah. I haven't got to your necklace yet. I mean, I'm holding that. I'm keeping that right there in the old pocket. Nick, have you seen this necklace? Nick ain't even listen. Yeah,
Nick's upset because I called Nora more important than him.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, you trapped him.
He's upset.
He's upset.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so Seth brought his daughters in here last night.
Yeah.
That was the first time my son had interacted with children for 8 weeks.
Yeah, I bet that.
And I mean, you could see it in his face.
He was excited.
He was, and I mean, that's the thing that I think that's whenever it hit me the hardest about the interacting with people. And man, I mean, I appreciate the state of Ohio, and I appreciate everything that Governor DeWine and Acton have done. I think they've done a great job so far. They're turning us loose little by little.
Yeah.
You're going to get 50-50. There's people that say you shouldn't. There's people that say you should. I think as long as everybody,
should or shouldn't get together with people.
Yeah. I think as long as everybody respects the social distancing thing, this is going to be our seating chart. So right now we can do just over 100 in here with our current seating chart.
Man,
that's everybody. That's each table 110 inches away from.
I've went every which way with it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've went from like aluminum foil on my head,
Yeah.
buying 2 cases of tuna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you told me you was like, I shouldn't even say this, but you called me like the second day, and you were like, "Hey, Did you buy ammo? I said, yeah. Because I just bought it that day.
That's when you know how country you are.
Yeah,
In moments
yeah.
like these.
Yeah.
Where are your priorities? Are you buying N95 masks? You buying some ammo?
Yeah. Then you went out and bought a new truck.
How's your tuna supply right now?
It's still there.
Okay.
Turns out when it's not necessary, you're like,
Yeah.
If you're not starving, it's like,
Well,
It'll still be there.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's not gonna go bad.
no.
You're gonna think this is a joke. This is dead serious. I messed up when I bought it. When I bought it, I was in panic, world pandemic mode.
Yeah.
Now that I don't think
Yeah.
that we are, the world ain't ending. I bought it in oil instead of water. You want your tuna for everybody.
Oh,
That goes
you
out.
bought it in oil.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was a bad move.
Oh, well, it's not bad. It's not bad. You can fry it then, I guess. Fried tuna.
Yeah.
Try it.
Yeah.
Now I know. Just because I call you at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning a good bit. But I know that you've been writing a lot of music during this. You have told me several times that this has been very good for you in your writing, and you told me, you said, Pudge, I'm coming out of this thing and I'm hitting you with song after song after song, and I've heard a lot of them, and I'm telling you, you're doing some good stuff.
Well, thanks, man.
Well, whenever you came in, what was Jeff doing? He was singing "What Are You Doing?"
Oh,
So,
he was. Yeah. I just wrote a song called "Can't Make Old Friends."
Yeah.
But man, I tell you, there's no rhyme or reason to it because, like, sometimes you really wish you could think of ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can write anytime you want.
Yep.
Now, whether you're inspired and get something half decent is another thing. And whatever that thing is that, like, your songs either suck or are half decent, it's like there's no rhyme or reason to it. And I've been in one of those zones, man, where it's just like I'm having fun thinking of ideas all the time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's just like idea, boom, and there's we're all at home, so like you whip out the phone and you sing it in there, whatever. Actually, the Can't Make Old Friends. I was just watching a video. Nick will appreciate this. I was actually watching a Jameson Rogers video, and he was talking about going back and seeing old teammates and stuff. And he's just like, "Oh man, you can't make old friends."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Dang." I was like, man.
Ripped it off of him.
Well, then I go.
He ripped it off of him. Did you see how he did that?
Then I go to. Hey, he said that's how it works.
That's how it
right?
works.
There you go.
But no. So I go to Google and I Google it. I'm like, has this been done? Surely this has been done.
Sure, yeah.
Because I feel like the best songs are like the ones that you're like, how did nobody?
Yeah, how did nobody
for
do
the
that?
last
600
years?
Yeah.
That we've been saying ain't.
Yeah.
And stuff. You know, how has nobody thought of this?
Yeah.
And then so I called Nick or texted him. I was like, hey, has anybody done this? And it was like a long reply back, which usually means like he's fishing and I ain't on the priority list.
Well, at least he answered you.
Right.
He's 3 for 3, 0 for 3.
0 for 3
on my
with you?
red lines.
Yeah. He is important, but he gets by with those. But no, he texted me back. And he's like, man, I think maybe Dolly Parton might have tiptoed in it. I'm like, if the last person done it was Dolly, kind of.
It's due for round 2.
It's cool, man. It's really cool song. I think so.
Well, Jeff's been. I let him hear it on the phone, because those are do not shares.
I'm gonna grab this charger. Oh, here it is.
And he was like, "Hey, Pudge, how do I get that?" And I was like, "Well, you can't right now."
Dude, I go real overboard with it, don't I?
Well, I mean,
the video says private link, do not share.
Do not share. I'll cut your toe off. Is basically what.
Well, I mean, that's fair enough.
Hey, I'm gonna sit this mic down because I have to plug my phone in, but I only have one hand because I don't have a
mic stand.
Hold on.
Yeah. Well, you'd think after years of doing this, you would know how to handle the mic and possibly play guitar or something. Unreal. Yeah.
Unreal. What were we saying? Oh yeah. So I go overboard with it because like. When I text it to you, I'm like, hey, it's a private link, don't share it.
Yeah.
And then the description of the video is like, private link, don't share.
Yeah.
And then in the video, it has like a little watermark. It says, private link for friends.
Don't share. Yeah. Yeah. He sent it to 3 people, and all of a sudden it got 47 views. I don't take his advice. I share it. I put it on Facebook.
Dude, you're a rascal, man. This guy one day, so I have a song I haven't released yet, but I play it out.
Right.
And Pudge loves it, and I sing it to his wife anytime we're playing here, right? Just to, dig it in a little bit.
It helps me.
She likes it. And so it's called Ballad of the Friend Zone.
Yeah.
And one day Pudge texts me. He's like, "Oh man, I just played a wedding. I forget what it was." He's like, "I just played a blah blah blah," and he's like, "Man," he's like, "I played Ballad of the Friend Zone." I told him I just wrote it. I'm like, "Dude, you."
I'll do it to him all the time. Every time he sends me something, I'll say, "Yeah." Tell everybody that's mine.
I'm not surprised by it.
Yeah, no, I gotta get it where I can.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
So now Reynolds is a Reynolds.
New music. Can we do a quick plug?
Yeah.
Neon Healing
Yes.
is by a girl named Nora Collins. And if she's feeling froggy at some point, she might even come in at some point to the camera. But then I said that, and she did a side eye, so it's probably not going to happen. But just if you're on a phone, just keep that in your memory, Nora Collins.
Yep.
But if you're on a computer, open a new tab and look her up real quick. But anyway, she's got a cool song called Neon Healing.
Oh, yeah. It's I listened to it yesterday
Which I
for the
wrote,
first time.
but she's covering it. But no, I'm joking. No,
You pulled a punch there. You pulled a punch. Yeah.
No, she's great. And, yeah, check out Neon Healing. And then real soon on episode 2 of Shane being on the Chubby Bartenders podcast, I'll be bragging about some Nick Donnelly songs that are getting cut.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
He's got some news.
Dude, he's so good.
He is.
Hey, let me tell you what happens between us that's been haunting me for like 3 weeks. So he had a song, title unknown, because the title's just banging anyway.
Yeah.
And you could do a lot with just the title. And so he was like, "Hey, you think I could get your vocal on it?"
I heard about this.
Right?
Yeah.
You've heard, but we got other
okay,
people in the world, Pudge.
Yeah.
All right. Well, have you heard about it, Chad?
I have
Oh,
not.
you know, sorry, Pudge.
Yeah.
So anyway, so he was like, "Hey, can I get your vocal on it?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll help a brother out." Well, I sang the vocal, and it was one of the songs that I felt like it was my song in like 2 minutes. And I was like, "Hey, I'd cut this." He's like, "Ah."
Yeah.
I think I'll
He
pitch.
big legged you, didn't he? He big legged you.
I really did. Huh? He said the camera mic. He said you'll know in 3 years if it's yours.
Yeah. My dad got on here and commented. Dad said Dolly's song was "Old Friends Can't Hold a Candle to You."
Oh, I'm clear.
You're clear.
Yep,
yeah.
you got it.
She's
Yeah.
got way too many words.
So
You're good.
actually, my song, and I'll even play it tonight. I don't care.
Oh, great.
But I bet you it's version 1.
Okay.
Because there's, I think the song's done except for the second half of the chorus, which is basically all of the song, right? You can't have half a chorus be
Yeah.
But dude, half that chorus is banging.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't make old friends.
Yeah.
You can't learn how to drive again. My favorite line: "Never have another first kiss, swing and miss. Didn't get the girl, but you're still good friends." I'm like, bam.
And that came to you pretty quick,
That's some
didn't it?
quarantine.
Yeah, that was some quarantine
Quarantine
songwriting.
songwriter.
So Chad is a huge singer-songwriter. He's a fanatic.
Well, yeah, with the.
So you're all about some Isbell.
Yeah, I mean he's one of those. I
What
mean,
do you mean,
I'm more like I'm probably more into like the John Prine.
Oh yeah.
Todd Snyder, Iris DeMent, a lot of the folky stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love
If
Isbell.
music was a beer, it would be a craft beer to Chad.
Yeah, yeah, the Avid Brothers, all that stuff.
That's funny.
What have you been listening to a lot here lately?
What am I listening to?
Yep.
Mine's real weird. So I listen to a lot of country, obviously, and but it rotates. Like I resisted Hicks Tape by Hardy for a long time.
You did.
And I was like, eh.
You told me it was okay.
But I've been listening to Redneck Tendencies for a while. That's so great.
I had it cranking in here today.
That's so good. Mama tried to raise me right.
Yeah,
Couldn't raise
that whole
the
album's
hell out of
solid.
me.
Do you have any on that album? On
Redneck
Hicks Tape?
Tendencies?
Do you have anything on Hicks Tape? No. Huh. He left you out of that one. Okay, you're the closer. You're the closer. Yeah. Yeah. I like that whole album.
Yeah, it took me a minute, but now I'm into it.
It's such a weird blend of like honky tonk and new stuff.
Yeah.
It's
And I
cool.
like some weird stuff too. I like some old like I don't know, like we were jamming to some G Love on the way up here. You know
Oh
G-Love?
yeah, G Love Special Sauce, man.
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
it's like
that's old school, man.
It's like folk
Like
R&B.
311. You like 311?
Yeah.
Well, you would think so, but surprisingly, when I was in high school and college, particularly, I was 8 Up, first with Dave Matthews,
Yep.
and then John Mayer, and then that leads you into all the other stuff. So like I got into.
Is that where your guitar playing came from? Because dude, you're a shredder.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, I mean
That's sweet of you.
I mean, your singing's okay, but you know, I mean, worst case scenario, you could be a guitar player.
Well, you know, at least I mean, whatever. It's all right. But no, they make auto-tune pedals.
Yeah. So that's good.
No, actually, well, it is. Dave Matthews inspired me a ton, and Mayer. But actually, I can tell you the moment, and you wouldn't believe me, but I swear to you it's true. Jessie could tell you. She saw a VHS tape at my grandma's house one day, and she was like, "You're joking." She's like, "You're kidding." Dude, me figuring out about Dave Matthews. So, like, my idols in this order, it was like Garth Brooks from like 5 years old, right?
Right.
And then I got real into, like, my next, like, idol, like, 8 up, was Keith Urban.
Okay.
Because, you know, and
He's shredder.
love him. And then I started digging back and getting into, like, the old stuff, like Haggard and Willie and Waylon.
Yeah.
But so since those guys were my heroes, and basically what I was listening to on country at that time, which is, like, late 90s, early 2000s.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything was real clean. And, dude, you don't know how many people ask me all the time, like, man, you know, are you a smoker? I'm like, no. And like, man, because you got like that smoker voice or that like, and I even haven't had a guy that told me, he was like, man, that's what's wrong with radio because no DJs smoke anymore, and that's where you got that. But anyway, I kind of have a naturally raspy voice, and I was always trying to sing real clean.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't jiving. Like, I sounded very awkward. I thought it was okay, and I'll never forget, we had like a little house party. And I think I was in college, like early in college or late high school or something. I must have been about 17, 18, probably 18 years old. And my buddy, we had a 5-disc changer. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Anybody on Facebook?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see some little like buttons if you remember the old 5-disc changer.
6
like,
if you was rich.
Like, you was set. Like,
just put it on random.
Yeah, Dad had something if you was jamming to a 5-changer.
They had the circle thing, or you had the cartridge.
Yeah. So we had a 5-disc changer, and the next day I was clearing it out. Well, a buddy of mine had accidentally put a DVD in it. And I was like, oh, and I love watching stuff. Even more than listening, I love to watch. And so I was like, oh, a DVD, cool. Had no idea who Dave Matthews was, but it was Dave Matthews Band live at the Gorge.
Okay.
And so I took it home, popped it in the DVD player, and the first song on that live DVD was Gray Street. And you got Dave Matthews, you know.
Doing Dave.
And all the colors get together. And this sounds like a joke, but I swear to you, I dead seriously was like looking at it. I was like, you're going to think it's a joke. I swear to you. I was like, you're allowed to sing like that?
Yeah.
And even though like I sing country music, it was like a not country guy who I first got the idea, oh man, like if you have a little gravel in your voice, you can embrace it instead of trying to sound like Hank Williams Sr., you know?
Right.
Do you think that whole Dave Matthews, John Mayer, I mean, where would you put that in the classifications of music as far as
genre?
What genre would you put that in? I mean, is that genre gone now?
No.
Probably kind of evolved a little bit.
Well, let's put it this way. It's not as in as it used to be. I mean, it's still there.
Yeah.
But there'll never be another Matthews ever. Ever.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever.
Nope.
He's just so weird in a cool way.
Because you don't see any of those like acoustic. I mean, I hate to do that. I mean, you can't put, even though Tyler Childers is basically acoustic, you can't put him in that because it's just a different.
No. There's no comparison to Dave Matthews and the first person who did it. And I'm not knocking on him. I mean, he's cool, but the first person who I kind of in modern day who I heard doing it, and I was almost offended. I was like, it's a ripoff. What are you doing? Yeah. Was you remember Philip Phillips from American Idol?
No,
he was super Dave Matthews-y.
Oh, okay.
And I almost was like, it was great. It was so cool.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah.
But I just remember being such a purist at the time. I was like, that sounds just like Dave. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. You just don't hear much of that anymore. I mean, you don't hear those acoustic guys that are just burning them up now. I tell you, a guy that I've been listening to a lot of here lately is Billy Strings.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Dude.
That's great.
That guy's a shredder. Have you got into him yet?
Well,
Dustin-
you sent me those
Dustin
things.
the
I
Baggie?
listened. Yeah, I've listened.
I use my only phone call to contact my daddy. I got 10 long years
that-
for some dust in a baggie.
Travis McInnes had on there one day. He had shared it, and he's a big Tyler guy. And I was like, listen, don't do that to Billy Strings. Like, because there's no comparison on guitar players. Like, there's not too many cats I'm going to put in there with Billy Strings.
He's really frustrating. A guy like him is frustrating.
Yeah.
It's just
I'm not going to get there.
Yeah, it's really frustrating. Like when you can, it might even be more frustrating that you can halfway get there.
Oh, yeah.
That might even be more frustrating. You know what I mean?
That
It's
dude's
like,
so
dang
fast.
it. Oh, there's no touching it.
Yeah.
It's like you're done.
You're done right there, man. And, I mean, you just can't help but watch that. I mean, it's entertaining all in itself because he's so good.
It's so good. I did get real into Sturgill for a minute.
Yeah. I
Real
like
into
Sturgill his second album. I liked his
For
first
anybody
album.
who doesn't know what we're
I
talking
like
about,
it all,
Sturgill
dude.
Simpson.
Do you like it all?
Oh man, yeah. That guy's
Sturgill
one of my
Simpson.
favorites.
Did you
That's great.
have you ever listened to his his podcast or anything, Sturgill's?
I haven't, man.
He talks about like his second album. He had basically he'd went off and did the big DMT trip.
Really?
Oh yeah, I mean it's right there on the thing, and that's what he. That's why he said
I didn't realize
That's
that.
why his second album got a little weirder.
Yeah. It is kind of weird, but man,
Are you
I
talking
think
about
that's
meta modern sounds of country music with
Yeah.
turtles all the way
good.
down?
Yeah.
And all
Oh
that?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. That's
Yeah.
I think it might be my favorite
Is it?
album of his. man.
Okay, let me say this.
Yeah.
Okay, I forget what his first album was called,
I can see
wish-
the picture of the
Yeah.
album.
and I want to have people scream at me.
Oh,
All right, people are about to get blue in the face out
Oh
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wish I could take the second album, Meta Modern Sounds of Country Music,
Yeah.
and I wish it was recorded like the
First
first
album, yes,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Because that first album, that kick and
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
bass
Oh, yeah.
thumped,
Yeah.
and you could tell for the second one they were going for that vintage
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
Like they were trying.
They were-
like
yeah.
Yeah.
it wasn't an accident.
No.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I wish I could hear these, like, because Long White Line.
Oh, man.
Went
Yeah.
to the bank,
Yeah,
get my
that's-
dough.
Yeah.
I don't care where I go.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
it was like-
phenomenal.
Take that, but put that boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. I was like, I want to feel that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the first Sturgill Simpson album, or the first time I ever heard him, was actually Meta Modern Country Music. So I kind of went from that
Same.
and then worked backwards.
Yeah, same.
So
I didn't. I have listened to him a lot, and I used to play what's the one song that put him on the map? I used to play it out whenever I was playing.
I mean, what Turtles?
No,
I mean, my favorite. I don't know because I just
Oh,
listened to the whole thing.
it's right there on the tip of my
My favorite
tongue.
one is Oh Sarah. On
Really?
that, man.
Yeah,
that's
he's.
phenomenal.
It's hard for him to say he's not a poser. He doesn't. It's hard
Yeah.
for him to.
Well, I just
He's
it's
not
right there-
like you, just
it's
trying
right
to-
on the tip of my tongue, Shane. Right on the tip of my tongue. I can't-
Is
I
it
can't
off
think-
Meta Modern Sounds?
It's on the first one. Is that
No, it's on this. It's on the first album.
the King?
Take the Crown.
Take the crown. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have the crown.
Okay.
You can have the crown.
That's
trying
on
to
the,
think
that's on the
of-
first album. That's
Yeah,
on the
that's on the first. That's on the first album.
Trying to.
Yeah.
my
I wasn't following you. I thought
Yeah.
you were talking about Meta.
No, that was my
Modern.
favorite Sturgill song. But I mean, I didn't get much into him.
My
I mean,
favorite line off of that song
Uh-huh.
is whatever it is about still trying to figure out what the hell rhymes with Bronco.
Yeah. Still trying. Yeah.
And it doesn't rhyme with anything.
Yeah. I like that. That was a good one. Yeah. Other than that, I haven't been listening to. I've been listening to a lot of '90s stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of '90s, like even like the Foo Fighters, even
Yeah.
popped in Nirvana today for some reason. I don't know why. But
Well, you know who we got to plug now?
who?
Another son of Stockroom 601.
Who's that?
You tell me.
CJ?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's been doing some old,
Has he?
grungy sound stuff.
He did a live for us.
Did he?
Yeah. And I just listened to Watered Down Whiskey. Do you have anything to do with that one? Nothing. He was 20 miles away when that one was
You were
real
close.
but
But CJ Solar, he's another one you got to check out.
Yep. he's
Everybody
super
that's
good.
at home, CJ Solar. Dude, I'm not going to lie. The song Wild Hair,
Oh yeah, dude. That thing's cracking.
sometimes I pretend like that's my song and I envision what my music video would look like.
yeah.
Dude, it's like
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah, that thing's rocking,
Oh,
man.
that thing's
Have you
great.
listened to much CJ since we've been talking
you know
about
what?
him?
I took a very, very small dive. I really enjoyed his live
Mhm.
show that night, but I probably have not given the guy justice.
Now,
cool.
so Chad has a senior that just graduated this year.
Oh yeah.
So I called him the other day and I said, "What are you doing, Reynolds?" He said, "Well, I'm trying to introduce Helena, which is her,
Yeah.
into some music." So what all did you hit her
well,
with?
I've been trying to like compile a little bit of a playlist and get her on to my weirdo stuff.
Yeah.
I'd say she'll be highly resistant.
Yeah.
But,
Did you have any success? None at all.
Not really.
Weirdo
I never
stuff.
have, but not weird. I mean,
We talking
but
some-
if you're a senior in high school, I don't know.
some
how-
Bjork, or what are we doing?
Oh
here?
no, we're talking like Iris
Bjork.
Dement, Nancy Griffith, John Prine, Todd Snyder, James McMurtry,
Yeah.
Sturgill.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't buying it.
Well, not yet.
Not
But
yet.
I mean, I think that type of music, man, it takes you kind of being in a room listening to it a few
It
times
does. Yep.
before you start appreciating that.
I tell you what else does it. What else turns young people onto that music is when Post Malone sings it at his live concerts.
Yes.
Well, there
Dude,
you
that
go.
guy-
It's hot.
How about that guy?
Oh, dude. Hey,
Where did
dude,
he come from?
Man, hey, I'm not, dude. I ain't bashing Post Malone for
Man,
real.
oh.
He's his own thinker. He
Dude,
don't care.
Did you see that?
He'll do some Nirvana songs, and then all of a sudden, Nirvana is #1 most trending on iTunes. you
Yeah.
know?
Did you see that live he did from his house, and he put all of his people like they were in like the living room, and in every doorway there was one of his bandmates, and they did it live. And dude, I mean, you know how it is. I mean, a lot of people, they don't really respect what I shouldn't say they don't respect, but a lot of people may not understand what it takes to play good. You know. Well, I mean, like you can fake a lot.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
I've made a living doing it. And
Well, shoot, there's a lot of guys that don't even have their guitars plugged into a PA.
oh, absolutely. Yeah, I played like that for the first year. Tommy Parsons. That's
Hey.
how I joined the band.
I got real quick. Something's bugging me. I've been wondering this whole time. Hey, Jesse, if you go to my page, can you see the watch party thing? If you go, would you tell me? Just because I want people to know about you guys.
Oh, great.
And
Well, thanks,
the
Shane.
page.
Thanks, Shane.
you know.
Appreciate that.
I mean that.
I know you do.
I tried to hug you when we came in, and you said 6 feet, son.
I know.
Actually, I didn't try to hug you.
It was an air
I don't
hug.
hug you because you just are verbally abusive.
I can't be.
And why would I want to hug you?
Well, you know.
But I still
you,
like
you ever hear that old saying? If they're not picking on you, they don't like you. You know?
Yeah.
You know?
But then you love me. Then you're ate up. Then
Well,
you're ate up.
and then he did let us know he was just a tad bit offended by our title of the Chubby Bartenders.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some back. You guys probably haven't seen it because
Yeah.
who Googles himself.
Yeah.
But I have been seeing some backlash out on the interwebs.
They want it to be the husky bartender.
People don't like the word chubby; they like the word husky.
Yeah.
Is better.
Yeah.
So
we
I'm
could have
gonna-
said pudgy.
So
Yeah.
no, well, that's a little self-nodding. That's kind of. But listen,
Self-titled track Shane
Yeah,
Runion.
Hey, let's not gaslight the people. Let's not get
Yeah.
started.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, so let's just if you guys want to back me up what I'm saying, I've started a petition online
oh my,
to change the name away from Chubby Bartenders.
because you're
Yeah.
definitely offended by it.
and there's one of two options. It's either Husky Bartenders
Uh-huh.
or Big Boned.
though.
Big Bone.
But
Oh,
see-
wow, that does sound good.
See, though,
Yeah.
I kinda-
The alliteration. Hold
Yeah.
on, guys. Hold on. Listen to it for a second. Let it hear.
yeah.
Let it hear.
Big bone.
Big Bone Bartenders.
Ooh, boy.
Kind
Not
of has a
bad.
ring to it.
It
Yeah, it
does.
does.
Triple B.
But see, I kind of look at it like this: like if we call ourselves chubby, I mean, we are in fact chubby, so it's
I didn't
accurate.
say
We
it.
are. We are.
You know?
I have no intentions
not
on
say
getting
it.
skinny.
Yeah, me either.
None.
Me either.
No,
You
not
know.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Laws
I mean,
of science have protested that for
yeah,
39
so
years
at least we can smile.
happening.
I mean, we've been through the trials and tribulations of obesity.
several
Our
times.
whole- yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Science has protested that for 39 years.
yeah.
yeah, it's
I
just not
tried
gonna
to be
happen.
skinny for a minute. I ever done it? I'll hit you with the skinny pic on Facebook.
Yeah,
you ever
yeah.
seen that?
Oh, yeah.
Usually
Boy, you
for the-
put one up there the other day. And
Oh.
I thought, my God, was he sick for a while? or
Oh,
what
it
happened?
looked like it. I lost
Yeah.
100 pounds in
Yeah.
4 months.
Yeah. I
It
got
was
worried.
crazy. You did. Dude, I got. Remember that? Do you remember that face?
I do remember that face.
I,
yeah, I
dude,
do remember
all
that
I ate
face.
was hydroxycut and coffee.
Oh my God! Well,
it.
you put that picture up. I was like, "Holy God, when was that?"
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, when you said, did he get sick or
yeah,
something?
yeah. Oh, I
watched
saw.
it.
I thought, how long has he been
Oh,
sick?
yeah.
And I realized it's an old picture.
Oh, very
Hey, did
old.
your broadcast go off, or is we still good?
No, we're still good here.
good.
It
Good
does
deal.
that after a while. Yeah, it does
Cool,
that
cool.
after a while.
Dude, I will clean this up.
It's okay. It's
He
your
hit
table.
me.
It's your
You're
table.
fine,
I
you're
don't
fine,
care.
you're fine.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I like the chubby bartenders. Have you been noticing any of the chugs? Hey, Jeff, will you get Shane a towel,
I'm sorry, man.
please?
You're you're all good.
We had
Yep.
some ragging on Pudge. I almost
Yeah.
called him Chubbs.
Oh, dude, that's been happening. That's almost like the Jason Josh thing.
Yeah,
I'll be somewhere and they'll be like, "Is that Chubbs here?" And I'm like, "Listen, it's not
Yeah,
Chubbs.
it's like,
That's not.
right.
It's not
Now,
making
you
a
can't
verb."
call it right.
You can call me whatever you want.
Yeah.
No, it becomes offensive.
I
You start
lost-
getting
Yeah.
Chubbs.
Yeah.
I locked this down years ago.
Yeah.
Dude, I got it. I'm sorry. Thank you.
But-
Chad said something hilarious, and I lost it.
Yeah, they used to do that with Pudgy, and I say, "Hey, listen, let's not turn it into action,
Yeah.
okay? It's
Listen,
just
bro.
a common
Hey, it's not a verb.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm nice, but
yeah,
you know,
so
don't push
no
it.
IE, no EY. Just let's back off that, you know.
there we go.
But,
Good as new.
So, have you seen the chugs that these guys have been doing?
I've seen a couple.
Seen a couple.
I've seen a couple. Yeah.
We were talking earlier today. There's some men that
Some
we're
people are
actually
concerning. Yeah.
we are worried.
Yeah, we're officially putting it out there. You know, now we love you, Stallions.
Yeah.
We're one of you. But there's some
We're one
guys
of you.
that we're starting to we're getting a little concerned
Yeah.
about health here.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, now given we're not the pictures of health.
Well, I think we are. We
Well, I mean-
survived the first round of COVID.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, hell yeah. How about our immune
Yeah,
system?
yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, you know, and listen, I love watching chugs.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, man, a man gets to his fourth or fifth one in the same day, and I'm starting to think, whew, you know, I mean, that's hard on the human body.
Right.
Well, the one guy had
I
done
mean-
what here a couple weeks ago? 14 in
Something
a day.
like that.
Dude, I just want to start a tribute page to your quotes.
Oh,
Your little one-liners, and you don't even mean anything by them. They're hilarious. You're
well,
sitting
thank
there
you. I didn't
dead
realize that.
serious.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, you're serious as can be, and you're like, I love watching chugs.
Oh yeah, well, I do, but I mean, there is at some point it becomes a bit of a safety concern.
It
And
does.
these guys will. I mean, they'll tar and feather me for saying that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I hope they keep it up. But all I'm saying is, guys, you know, drink some water,
Drink some water. Yeah.
get some Gatorade in you or something. I
Yep.
mean, you know, you don't have to chug them. You can sit and enjoy a few beers.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
get you a good video up there, one or two.
I feel like it's turned serious.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm about ready to put out public service announcement. I mean,
Well, you started.
well, I know, my bad. Yeah, yeah. I think that's one of the things is I feel a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you
yeah.
should.
Yeah.
Well, you should just feel horrible, Chad. You
Yeah,
got all
well,
these
you
guys
know, you know.
chugging beer, enjoying the quarantine.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
hey, you know what, man? We're getting through the quarantine however we
Mhm.
can. And I mean, the thing is, a lot of these guys obviously just have a much greater tolerance than me. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm only good for one. I think I did one day where I did two of them,
Uh-huh.
and then that one day where I chugged that whiskey. I mean, that pretty well.
Oh yeah.
That changed it.
That
for
would have
me.
done me in.
Well, that really changed my drink.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
so I've kind of taken my 46-year-old body and
Yeah.
going back to the locker room.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we, you know, so you've never met Chad until tonight up here. Who are you talking to out there? Oh, you're talking to Nora. Oh.
Want to? Want to do Backseat Fallen? No. What?
You can search the video.
Well, that's my favorite song first, probably.
Backseat falling.
I'm just inviting everybody up. Jesse, you want to tell some? You want to tell some jokes? Oh, what'd you say? What was the dad one where I keep my? Want to come and tell people? Okay, I'm repeating after her. Where do I keep all my dad jokes? Stored in a database. Database. Yeah, I mean.
Database. So you two have never met though. This is
No,
this
no,
is
no.
your guys'
What
first
the
meeting.
huh?
Shay's not paying any attention.
What did the 0 say to the 8? Nice belt.
Oh,
Wait, that's good. Man, I'm not gonna lie. It took me a second. I was like,
That,
wait,
that took me a second.
that
yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, just a narrow.
Hey, you
relationship.
guys are talking about singing a song. I mean, you don't tease us here.
Yeah.
man.
Do you want to sing a song?
Why
Oh
don't you have
yeah,
some fun?
yeah.
What do you want to sing? Here, you better take this boom mic. Here, just
Well-
switch me mics.
Please,
We'll go sit,
for the love of it. Switch you mics.
well, we'll sit.
Why would I? Yeah, switch me stands. I got you. Okay.
I can hold mine. I'm not too.
This.
I'm not too proud to
Well,
hold
we
my
should
mic.
probably-
Oh, it's
we should
okay.
probably exit stage right, shouldn't we?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
They can
okay.
see him. They can
I don't
see him, all
think
right.
so.
I want to heckle him.
All right, man.
Dude, that's the exact word I used today.
Is it heckle?
I said if anybody, I hollered at my friends. I'm like, tune in if you want to see. Oh my gosh! So I just had somebody message me and said, if you're telling jokes, you should tell them this one joke. There ain't no way, dude. Oh, my gosh.
Well, you going to tell her, or you just going to sit there and read your text?
No, I'm not. It's maybe the funniest joke I've ever heard, but once it's on the internet, I can't take it back.
Won't be funny anymore.
Well, you know he don't want to do that.
I
to
just
the
don't
Chubby
want
Bartenders.
I just
you
don't
know?
want
He
the
wants to
memes.
take that for himself.
Yeah.
So play some music.
Did you bring a pick?
Let's see if I can. Oh, look at this long cord. All right.
Hey, hang on a minute. You want me to grab that guitar cord and we'll just plug in your guitar if you want to, because I doubt that'll pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Here, I'll grab it. I'm wireless here
If you
almost.
could do something, that'd be awesome. Appreciate it.
What are we going to hear here, Shane?
Well, Pudge, me and you have kind of developed a synergy.
I'm not playing it.
What do you think? You think
My favorite one of yours is Banger.
No, I ain't.
And I know you ain't doing that on that guitar, but
Well, that song's all right. I'm glad you like it, but
hit that guitar.
I thought long and hard about it, but
Hit it again. I think it sounds pretty good. You hear that, Chad?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Probably got to eat that mic a little bit, Shane. Let me turn There's your guitar. Where's your voice?
we sound good.
Where's your voice at?
Where am I at?
Right there's your voice, I think.
You want to play an existing song or a new song? Because I have been writing a lot of them.
Let's see. Which one do I want? Do the friend song, the new friend song.
Yeah, let's hear that new song.
So what's funny, man, is I thought you were just like, oh, we should have Shane sing. Now I see the comments coming in.
Oh,
You're just appeasing your,
Oh, I'm doing it for the viewers.
Yeah.
Doing it for the viewers.
Now, mind you, I mean, I'm not joking. These things are fresh. I recorded demos of them, but I may have ever sang them 3 times ever. So I'm going to mess them up.
Are you allowed to do the one that? Are you allowed to do the one that you did with Nick?
I doubt it. No, I doubt it. I'll ask him in a minute, but I think that's probably a strong no.
Yeah. He's back there. We'll worry about him later.
Folks skip town. Yeah. I can't remember how the roof goes. Folks skip town. There it is. How's my guitar sound?
You guys hear his guitar out there? MC Morgan, let us know.
I see Kelly Young on here too. You can hear it though? All right.
I can hear you. Hear it?
So, no, but it doesn't matter. I can hear it naturally. But so this song is called Can't Make Old Friends. And I will guarantee I'll mess it up. But I also said this last time I did a live for Stockroom. And it turned out great.
Yeah, you did.
Flubs and all.
Yeah, you didn't mess anything up.
So here you go. Folks skip town, can't wait to leave. Some come home for a day or so, some you just never see. But I can never stay gone, could never be home. 'Cause you can replace all of the things that ain't ever changed. 'Cause you can't make old friends, can't take your first drive again. Never have another first kiss, swing and miss. Didn't get the girl, but you're still good friends. You can't smoke that first cigarette or pour a cold beer with the boys out back of the house again. No, you can make old friends. And that's the line I'll probably change eventually. Beer with the boys out back of the house again. You know, we're live, man. Let's do it. Oh, this is good. This is a good little verse. Here we go. This is like a conversation with Pudge on the phone. Same old fires, same old friends. Heard every story at least 100 times, but tell that one again.
That was
About
brutal.
the good old days. Boy, Dad got mad. Tanned our hides about every day, but now he just has a laugh. 'Cause you can't make old friends, can't take your first drive again, never have another first kiss, swing and miss, didn't get the girl, but you're still good friends. You can't smoke that first cigarette or pour that first ice cold beer with the boys out back of the house again. No, you can't make old friends. Uh-oh. Old friends, go back to the good old days. You can't recreate the times you've made, wouldn't want to anyway. Cause you can't make old friends, can't take your first drive again, never have another first kiss, swing and miss, didn't get the girl, but you're still good friends. You can't smoke that first cigarette or pour a cold beer with the boys out back of the house again. No, you can't make old friends.
That
That's great.
I take that back. My new favorite might be that one.
Yeah,
Might be that.
that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Man, could you tell I thought about going high? Like, that's
Yeah.
the thing a singer does
Yeah.
in the moment
Yeah.
that I can only explain on Facebook Live because I ain't stopping a show to say this.
Yeah.
But beings that were on Facebook's, that it's actually, didn't get the girl, but you're still good friends.
Yeah.
Did you see me? I was winding up. I was like, nah.
Oh, you should have
I was
gave
like,
it to
nah.
him. Should have gave it to
I
him.
was real scared. I was running out of breath. I was like, nah.
Should have gave it to him. Should have gave it to him.
We ain't all Nora Collins, you know.
Nora, you want to do one?
At this point, I'm just trying to aggravate her. She's very.
I'm going to beg
She's
you.
pretty cool and
I'm going to beg
sweet.
you at some point to get up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, jump on up here. Do your whatever song you want to do.
Yeah.
Now,
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is Miss Nora Collins.
Nora Collins. I'm going to let you sit down here.
Okay.
And I'll let you wear the headphones. No, you can have this one. It's all good.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, that one's already set up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nora Collins from Wisconsin,
And then I'll just sit on your lap.
right? Is it
Perfect.
Wisconsin?
Perfect. Yeah, I am
Wisconsin?
from Wisconsin.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Hey, Chubby Bartenders. Thanks for having me on
Hey,
today.
you're welcome.
Hey, how
You're
you
welcome,
doing?
Nora.
It's an honor to be here. Thank you.
I always over-deliver. This is
You do.
proof.
You do. So you're going to play backseat phone. Oh, you're going to. Oh, are you guys going to do the thing?
We're going to do our thing.
Oh, good. Hey,
we got to
folks.
give that guy a microphone in, don't we?
Yeah. Well, he
I don't think I need to do it.
he'll be singing
We
backup
wanna
with her.
do your harmony.
Okay. Let's
Well, I don't have another
Look around,
stand.
if you can go to this side,
Yeah.
just, will that come over here? Just bring it.
Yeah. Man, hey, if,
All right, so you guys are in for a treat. It's gonna
this
be
is
good.
this is a good treat. I've heard this before, and
Nora is awesome.
this is phenomenal.
Nora
Yeah.
is aggravating because she never goes off
Hey,
pitch,
Monty.
not ever.
Well, now what happens if I do right now? I haven't sung it all today.
Hey, put that over the table or something. We're all tangled. There we go. All right,
Tangled
cool.
up. So Nora is from Wisconsin, and she is a singer-songwriter as well. Lives down in Nashville, Tennessee, and she's up here visiting for a little while. We won't talk about the guy you're here visiting, Nora. You know, we won't talk about him.
Yeah.
Look at him back there. Did you dress him tonight?
No, I do not take ownership for his wardrobe choices.
I mean, what
Yeah.
is he doing right there?
You know, he has his own style.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It works for him.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
He does own it. He does own it.
He wears it well.
Yeah, so if you guys are just tuning in, you can go check out Nora on Spotify, iTunes,
Thank you. Yeah.
Pandora. I'm sure you're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Tell us
NoraCollins.com.
what concerts you're playing. Summerfest.
Well, everything's kind of up in the air right now. I should hopefully be at Summerfest. So Summerfest is the world's largest music festival, and it's in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. With everything that's been going on, they've postponed it to September. They're going to do 3 months, or not 3 months, 3 different weekends, where it's usually an 11-day festival. So fingers crossed that we can still do it, but everything's kind of up in the air still.
Okay.
So.
Well,
yeah.
how's this affected you? I mean, I know you've been traveling back and forth. We
Yeah.
went mushroom hunting.
We did. We went mushroom hunting
We did.
together.
We did.
And it was an experience.
Yeah.
My neck hurt from staring at the ground.
Well, we had to pack Nick. Well, we did. We found some.
I didn't find any on my own, which I was very disappointed in.
Whenever Nick and Nora and I would go mushroom hunting, it never failed. And Nick will vouch for me on this. We would be 15 minutes deep, and we would find every single mushroom that we were going to find for the next 5 hours.
Yeah.
And it was it was the biggest bait and switch I have ever seen in my life. We're hooked because of it, yes. Well, the first time we went out, Nick, he called me and he was like, "Hey, man, I'm in town for this." And I was like, "Well, I'm going mushroom hunting. You want to go?" And we're going to keep talking here for a second, right? Ah. So, Nick, told Nick, I said, "Well, I'm going to go mushroom hunting. You want to go?" And he says, "Yeah." So I'm telling you, Chad, we didn't go from the Jeep to the parking lot and found 2 or 3. First time, yeah. First time he never went. 5 minutes. He's like, "Pudge, I got one." Yeah, there was one of them. The first one. And so we were hooked. We were hooked after that. So Nick, then he drags Nora out there. Hey, Chad, grab that wireless right there. It's on. Well, yeah, it's on. It's on. Yeah, it's on. But so then he drags Nora out there, and we not on me. Nope.
Well, that's a sucky thing for me.
You didn't bring one?
Do you ever do a double take? Is that
Do
too?
you ever do a double? Kind of low.
That's too low. What else
Check,
we do?
check.
So G.
Yeah, I think that's what we did.
I don't think this is on, Pod.
Did you turn it on? Try it now.
Check.
Oh, yeah.
We're back.
We're
live.
back. We're
Yeah.
good. We're live now. But, yeah, so took Nick out, had the first 10 minutes.
Well,
we
I'm kind
were
of
hooked.
impressed. I mean, the guy's in the woods 5 minutes. And
Oh, well, yeah,
how
well-
many did you find, Nick?
I'd say, yeah.
Hey, that's impressive.
Well, I mean, for amateur, we were amateurs. We don't. Well, we may. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We had no guidance. This was, and he about got me lost. He about got me lost.
So the goal is to maybe stumble into somebody else's patch.
Yeah, well, kind of. Is it? Yeah. No.
See, I'm mushrooms found in my life. Zero. Yeah.
Now I did take you out for a pleasurable day out in the country the other day.
We're ready to go again. We're just say the word.
I took you to Thompsonville Tunnel.
Yeah.
And I took you to Moonville Tunnel.
Moonville. Never seen
you and
either
the
one
wife.
of them.
Yeah, you've been to both.
Now that Thompsonville, going through that, I mean, that was great.
Yeah.
High water.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Well, I turned around, looked at your wife, or I saw her in the rearview mirror. I could tell she was like, "Is he going to do that?"
Oh yeah. I love
It's got a hard bottom. It ain't no big deal.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed that.
That's what I like to do in my spare time.
Yeah, well, that's
do
good
a little
stuff.
jeeping.
That was good stuff.
Yeah. These two back here, they're figuring it out back
Yeah,
here.
well, I think
They're-
so.
I do.
They probably
Yeah.
want us to stop talking.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, we was
I've been
killing time for
practicing. I don't have a cable. I've got to relearn the song.
Okay.
So it's
You got
this, that. All right, I got this.
Got
He's that good, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, he is, isn't he, Nora? Like I'm not trying to
No, he
make his
is. I
ego
couldn't
and
do
that
that.
shark tooth necklace
I
any
could
bigger.
not do that.
But
All right,
ladies and gentlemen, Nora Collins,
Nora
and this
Collins.
backseat falling.
This is my favorite song of
Me
hers.
too.
It's just a
Me too.
it's
Oh,
just
thanks.
bah, 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 bah. You're about to find
I'll
out.
stop talking.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I got this.
I just hope this is the key. Do you ever do a double take? When you see a green Cherokee, think of me, baby, and tap the brakes. Do you ever slow down around Blue Mountain Road? Think about the spot that we used to go. Do you ever remember, baby? We were backseat falling all night long. Couldn't get enough of your love, and you couldn't get enough of me. We were late night learning, slow hands working. Couldn't get enough of that verse of heartbeat. Backseat falling, backseat falling.
Yeah.
Do you ever miss endless summer nights.
I dig it.
Dead I'm on the floorboard, fogging up the four-door mid-July. Do you ever miss the freedom we found in that car, chasing that rush, going too far? Do you ever miss riding that high? We were backseat falling all night long and couldn't get enough of your love, and you couldn't get enough of me. We were late night learning, slow hands working. Couldn't get enough of that first love heartbeat. Backseat falling, backseat falling.
What?
Okay.
I'm feeling it.
And now it's Shane's song. How does the bridge go? Oh, I
Chasing
got
that
it.
rush, going too far.
That's second verse, Shane.
sorry.
I'm kidding.
Tell me now, baby, where you at?
Oh yeah. Tell me now, baby. Do you ever go? Let's just do the chorus again.
All right.
We were backseat falling all night long and couldn't get enough of your love, and you couldn't get enough of me. We were late night learning, slow hands working. Couldn't get enough of that first love heartbeat. Backseat falling, backseat falling, backseat falling, backseat falling.
Woo!
We got
Yes.
hot up here.
Wow.
It's a Chubby stage.
I was just trying to hype you up. And I
You did it so fast too. It was so fast.
I'm sorry.
That was super good.
Do one just by
Super
yourself?
good. Super good.
I mean, this is your.
You can do it, Nora.
appearance On the
I talk to him
Chubby
all the time.
Bartenders.
You're right. Get out of
Well,
here.
if you had a capo, I would take you up on it. But I don't know how to. Yeah. Oh, could you play Africa?
Africa?
Oh, my.
Barry,
Uh,
man.
Oh, man. Wow.
Okay, yeah. We
Man,
figured that
I'm
was fine.
scared of that one.
I am too.
Like, there's the point where I can say, let's not risk it.
Yeah.
Because listen,
We should practice first.
I just started.
I mean, this
you
is
know,
live.
I just
Yeah.
started doing a
Oh,
little
yeah.
scat yodeling, and it messed up the mojo for a second.
It did. It
I was, you
definitely
know,
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing a little scat. Yeah, I was doing a little scat yodel. You know, I was like, yeah. And she was like, what are you doing?
I got lost in that moment, and I couldn't remember the words to my own
Well,
song.
I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not blowing any smoke. I just get super stoked. Like, Nora's the bee's knees. And,
Yeah.
like, I just get all vibing out, you know?
Yeah.
Playing guitar, emotions overcome me. And I just start doing some background. It's like how, well, you know, but
I love it so much.
you're kind of being selfish.
Nora, you're
Because-
the only one I've ever
because-
seen
I'm
him
being
like
selfish?
Yeah,
back
because-
up to. You're the only one. I mean, typically there's your forerunner right there.
Pudge, why didn't you
Honor.
tell me my guitar was off that whole time?
I was trying to turn you up.
Wait, was it off?
Was it off?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they could-
Pudge.
I'm sorry.
I hate you, man.
sorry,
What a
man.
terrible
I'm
sound guy.
You'd think you know your own guitar.
Well, I was, dude,
Turn it-
I
hit
can't
it now.
believe you're not like.
Hit it now. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, my.
Sorry, everybody
I thought
at
your
home.
guitar was up. They said it sounded better, and I was like, okay.
Man,
Didn't we not
so-
get a sound better?
Oh, yeah,
we got a
everybody's like,
sound
yeah.
better.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was in the middle of a good point.
Uh-huh.
You're being selfish.
I am?
Yeah, because
Uh-oh.
Stevie Wonder
Mm-hmm.
even gives the little girls in the background a chance every now and then to be like, ah.
Oh. Sorry.
I'm
I
fine.
love that you did that. It just, I wasn't expecting it.
It's
And
okay.
so I lost all
Hey.
sense of the song. I forgot where I was. I was so wrapped up in
In
you.
his yodel.
You know?
In his yodel.
It was
Yeah.
that yoke scatting.
Yeah.
Do you have any non-capo songs you want to do before you go?
Before
You get off
I
of
could play
my
a
show?
I could play a
okay.
song. Yes, I do. I could play a song I wrote with Sweet Nick D over there.
Yeah.
Sweet Nick D.
Sweet Nick D.
Is that what we call her?
That's what I do.
That's what you do?
Don't
Sweet
tell
Nick
him.
D.
He's not even
Hey.
paying attention.
Guys
Oh.
at home, make sure that you're Spotifying this gal a little bit. She's so
Yeah.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you need to look up Nora Collins. Not only is she a tremendous singer, She's also a part-time nurse whenever chubby people were in Nashville.
Oh, that's true. I did get a Band-Aid for you.
You did, yes. We were.
Oh,
You had quite the injury.
I did. So we were. Anytime you're around Nick in Nashville, somehow you end up with a basketball in your hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, boy, that'd be a big mistake for you.
Oh, it's horrible. Horrible.
Were you crossing men over?
Oh well, I think So for some reason, we were playing basketball at this brewery, and the ball got stuck behind the wooden thing. It was like the Apple Festival thing with the oblong, you know.
Yeah.
So I go up there and I'm trying to knock this ball out of the back of this rim, and I threw my hand right into a nail.
Oh.
There was an open nail. It was in the back.
So Nora has some medical talent.
Oh,
skills.
yes. Yeah. So immediately, Nora and Mindy took off, and they went and got a first aid kit.
Mm-hmm.
Nora comes back, got me
I'm
all.
really good at asking for help.
Yeah. If a chubby middle-aged ginger walks into the bar and says, "Hey, can I get?"
She's
they
like,
don't pay attention to you.
I got you.
Yeah, her and Mindy go in there. They were getting first aid kits.
All right, here they go.
So which one's this one, Nora?
So this song is going to be on my upcoming EP. So we just released a single the other day, and I would play that for you now. But can I have that pick? Can I have that pick? Oh yeah. So I would play that song for you, but I need a capo, and I can't transpose like
That's pretty
Shane
slick.
can.
Yeah.
So I'll play a song that's going to be on the EP that I wrote with Nick Donley.
Sweet Nick D.
And Sweet Nick D and our good friend Jake Mitchell. It's called Trip Around the Moon.
Let's make sure you're on, because Lord knows you
I don't think it is. There it is. Yep. There it is.
Okay.
Thanks for that.
Vanilla Coke, cherry chapstick, $20 got the needle off feet. Heading out of that city static where only you and me know to go to see. The Little Dipper dipping, windows down the sand. Yeah, there's a million crickets cricking. Hey, we riding that two-lane midnight wave like we always do. Yeah, just howling up at that silver satellite. In a sea of blue, you can get high on me, 'cause baby, I'ma get high on you. Ooh, we just lit that fuse on a never wanna come down trip around the moon. Hey baby, what you wanna ride to? I'm your Rocks Cable playlist queen. Don't take me home, keep me up all night. Cheap thrilling in your road-killing time machine. Hey, we riding that two-lane midnight wave like we always do. Yeah, just howling up at that silver satellite. In a sea of blue, you can get high on me, 'cause baby, I'ma get high on you. Ooh, we just lit that fuse on a never wanna come down trip around the moon. I'll get high on you, you get high on me. Cheap thrilling in your road-killing time machine. I'll get high on you, you get high on me. Cheap thrilling in your road-killing time machine. Hey, we riding that two-lane midnight wave like we always do. Yeah, just howling up at that silver satellite. In a sea of blue, you can get high on me, 'cause baby, I'ma get high on you. Ooh, we just lit that fuse on a never wanna come down trip around the moon. I'll get high on you, you get high on me.
Nora Collins, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Man.
Hey.
time for you to go.
Yeah. Shane can't take it anymore, Nora. You just showed him up. Oh, I love
Thanks
it.
for having me.
Hey, and
Thank
Nora,
you, Nora.
By the way, props. You're
Yeah.
a serious White Claw drinker. You've got your own custom
Well,
koozie
this was
for the White Claw.
this was a birthday gift that I got when I got here. So
From Sweet Nick D?
it was a gift.
Oh, from
Hey.
Sweet Nick D?
Oh no,
Oh.
Sweet Nick D did get me a great birthday present.
Did
though.
he?
Yes, he did.
Oh, well, that's a great birthday
Well,
present.
I mean, a White Claw koozie.
I mean,
Yes.
top notch.
Yes.
Top notch. Thank you. That was awesome.
You can keep the boom stand. Yeah, I figured you was. At least pull it up there to you so we can hear you.
Okay.
So did somebody sign your guitar and you smudged it off, or what happened there?
I had a sticker on it at one point
Uh-huh.
and peeled it off years ago.
Why would you put a sticker on that Martin?
Time for the old CR 20 seconds.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Got to water the train.
Yeah.
Got you. So you want to play a couple more songs?
Yeah,
And then we'll just talk about nonsense
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
And I'm probably about had all I can have of you tonight. So
Yeah.
we're gonna play.
Like I tell you, Nick, you guys are really past, or like you're early in my time allotted
right.
for you. Usually it's 1 a.m.
I'm just thankful that everybody got to hear Nora Collins with their
me too.
guitar on,
Yeah.
as opposed to just
Man, Nora's got one of those voices, man.
Yeah, she's awesome.
That's insane. I mean,
Yeah.
I tell you, really good singers you don't hear very often anymore.
No.
I mean, like true singers. I'm looking right at you right now, Shane. So, but I'm saying Nora is one of those. Nora is top notch as far as singers goes.
Yep.
Yeah, not you, Shane. Not you. Yeah.
No, she is so good.
Yeah.
She's aggravating because she never comes off pitch.
I know.
As a matter of fact, I did it on purpose. I did my little yodel scatting in the middle of her song. I just needed her to mess up once. I was just
you
like,
can't
please.
take it, can you?
No, I
can't
can't
take it. Spotlight, Nick. Got to be there.
I couldn't take it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do one more, and then we'll
Let's see.
shoot the bull for a
Which
minute.
one do you want? Which one?
I'll
you
do
gonna
two more. Let me do a new one that's about to come out on the album too.
Okay, which one?
It's called "Digging It." I don't even think you've heard it.
Have not.
So I'll play one called "Digging It," and then I'll end with my favorite song I've written in a long time, called "They Don't Make Them Like This No More."
Oh yeah. Grandpa's song. Yep.
So this one's upbeat one. This is called "Digging It." Let's see. Is my guitar on, Pudge?
I think so. I think I got you on now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I know you know what you did when you bit that lip, when I sent that drink away. You could see in my eyes it was driving me wild when you smiled and looked away. You didn't come here alone, you didn't say no when I said let's take a ride. And when Check Yes or No came on the radio, I could see you come alive. We had the top down singing it, top down singing it, top down singing it. Had your hands up waving them, hands up waving them, hands up waving them. You leaned and pursed your lips, made me swerve, I must admit. I was digging it, digging it. You were digging it, digging it. We drove all night past the county line, found a spot, we stayed a while. Checked the clock, it was late, drove you back to your place, took the slow lane, took my time. As I opened your door, walked you up to your porch, and the speakers sang real low. And right then it hit, it was a beautiful mess. You said one more time, let's go. We had the top down singing it, top down singing it, top down singing it. Had your hands up waving them, hands up waving them, hands up waving them. You leaned and pursed your lips, made me swerve, I must admit. I was digging it, digging it. You were digging it, digging it, yeah. It was just me and you calling Baton Rouge on the radio. Right when you kissed me, Tennessee whiskey came on. We had the top down singing it, top down singing it, top down singing it. We had the top down singing it, top down singing it, top down singing it. Had your hands up, waving them, hands up, waving them, hands up, waving them. You leaned down, pursed your lips, made me swerve, I must admit. I was digging it, digging it. You were digging it, digging it.
I like it. I like it. I have no. I think I have heard that one.
Have you?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I love it though. I love it though.
That's great.
Laura Rippeth is giving you a hard time on here. She says she loves you, but she loves your wife more.
Always.
Always.
Ridiculous.
When did you write that one? That's pretty upbeat.
Huh?
That's pretty upbeat for you.
Yeah, for real.
It is.
Yeah. Well, actually, the truth of that song, if you want to know the truth, it's starting to sound a little ridiculous at this point. The truth is
We want truth. Don't
I
we?
heard a song that Nora had done
Uh-huh.
that was like super funky guitar. It was like, I mean, it was like so cool.
Yeah.
And like, you know how like you hear a song for the first time, you're like, oh, that's cool.
Uh-huh.
But like you couldn't hum it.
Yeah.
You just remember it was cool.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to do something funky.
Mm-hmm.
And I just went.
See, that's the part, Chad. That's crazy to me. Like I couldn't sit down and do that. Now I can sit down and write some words and I can come up with a key, but to come up with them licks like that, I have no idea how you guys do that stuff.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, here's Pudge. He's like,
Yeah. Yeah. No. I don't
hold
know.
on, here's.
Believe it or not, I did play that song
I know you
today.
did. I know.
Yeah. But I mean, people have no idea to come up. What do you think the odds are of having a number one are?
Who knows?
Nick probably knows.
Hey,
dude.
Nick
Yeah.
Donnelly. Hey, you want to come commentate just real quick, Nick? It's not singing. His question said, what's the chances of having a number one?
In country. Like
I can-
if you wrote
Nick,
a song.
come here. Hey, Nick, come here. Just come here, Nick. I can get it out of you. I know what to do.
Have you seen this outfit?
Nick is – yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. Hey, so Nick –
Welcome to the show, sweet Nick
Yeah.
D.
Here, hand him that wireless one.
There we go, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're wireless.
Are you in camera? Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah, he's in it.
He's in it. You want to sit down over here, bro? You want to get in on this? So he wants to know what's the chance of getting a number one. You got all the answers.
No, I don't have an answer.
Hey, hold on. You're getting jumpy. I know how to get this info out of you
How
because you.
about cool?
Job is over. Sorry, dude. Chubby Bartenders, it's this way now. He's too good.
Hey, hey,
He needs to be on WSAZ News.
hey, excuse me,
He's delivering
Nick.
You're going to talk
Nick.
to that mic. Talk into
the,
that.
in,
Nick,
There you go.
husky,
the info that
Nick, husky,
Husky. Yeah.
husky, big boned.
Yeah, husky. Yeah, I like that.
I can't believe you.
I mean, Tony
Wow.
Cavalier, look out.
Tony Cavalier, look
So-
out.
He is coming.
So here's my Nick brag real quick. I'm 2-8 up with my friends. It's ridiculous.
You are, yeah.
I'm a big suck up. I'm like, Pudge, your podcast is great.
I'm going to put up my shark tooth necklace. And I'm going to compete
Ooh,
with it.
ooh.
Hey,
You know, I kind of like that necklace.
Oh, I love that necklace.
Let's just get to it. What is it?
it ain't a shark tooth.
What
No.
is it? What is
Well,
it?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Is it
This,
a bullet?
I don't want to. I'm about to cry.
Looks like a tool you got on Zelda.
Are you going to
on
do
the
that? You're
third
going to put.
stage.
He's going to check me
This-
up here. Here,
No,
watch this.
this was. I don't want to talk about it because somebody really important gave this to me,
Yeah.
and you are not worth explaining. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just joking. I got it from Buckle.
See, I knew that was going to he's going to shape me. If he
Well,
can't beat me, he'll shape
I mean,
me.
it looks sweet, but I did think he was going to walk us through.
Yeah.
I thought,
Man.
I was like,
Yeah.
man.
I thought you were about to say it looked like when you go. It looks like. I thought you were going to say it looks like it came from Buckle.
No, boy, I wish I could have thought of that.
Yeah.
But then I was afraid you were taking us down memory
Oh,
lane on
that's-
a bad one. I'm like, oh.
Hey, did you believe it for a
I
second?
did. I was like,
Oh, yeah. I'm like, how are we going to recover that? Oh, dude, hey, it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
I do not get any of my clothes at Buckle.
Shane gets all of his clothes at Buckle and Maurice's.
I'm taking the headphones off because we have friends in the audience who's going to start heckling me now, too.
He
Because
paid $60 for those sweaters. He does it. I've been with him. He's like, you think I can afford it? I'm like, dude, just work at overtime next week.
Yeah. Dude, I have. I mean,
Now there's two of us. Now there's two Jackson Countyans on you.
You know what? It's all right.
You know
get in
what?
line. I
Your
get in line.
segment is over too. You know what? You just go back with Nora. No, come back. We have to get some info out of you. So real quick, I got to say it so everybody in Oak Hill knows. But what if you didn't go to Oak Hill High School? Nick is an awesome songwriter, and my favorite thing about Nick is, in his words, he calls it the long game. He's got a good long game. But Nick is like, I think this is Nick's year. Nick Donnelly. I think this is his year.
I would agree.
And you ain't going to find him on Facebook with an artist page because he's too modest and backward. But he is such a great songwriter, and he has a song that he recorded that makes me get teary-eyed. It's so good. I'm like, dude, you just need to. He can really sing, and it's what way you go. What makes a man? You almost sound like. I won't go down the list and make him feel like I'm, douching him up by proxy. But he's so good. Anyway, so Nick knows the ins and outs of Nashville. I think this is my opinion, and Pudge is already in his ear. Chad, you need to help me out. I think Nick Donnelly is Joe Rogan Jr. I swear I think he could have a podcast.
You are really setting me up. Like,
I
you're putting
had
me on
nothing-
A level.
Man.
We're
I had
talking,
nothing
we're
to
talking
do with
about a guy who's like,
Good, talk right into it.
Not because he could beat you up, obviously. No, don't play. But
That's easy. I mean, anybody can beat me up. I mean,
he's pretty tough. But listen, but what I didn't mean. I meant you're like Joe Rogan because you're so. No, he. You know
how am I like Joe Rogan?
So you know how.
Tell me how I'm
are you very opinionated, Nick?
No. Here's what it is. You know how Joe Rogan gets guests on,
Yeah.
and they're like dancing around the
Oh,